Today we're going to be talking about tattoo power supplies.
There are three main ones that you're going to be seeing, which is going to be something smaller like our battery pack unit here. This guy is going to be a more digital packed, like more coil related machines, because you can put presets on there, timers, all of that. Things gets a little bit more fancy with it. Really just depends on what you're needing out of your power supplies, right? And over here it's going to be a standard unit. For me personally, I use a rotary machine. If I'm using a rotary machine, I'm only looking at these two power units. This guy I use on a daily basis because I generally book shorter appointments for tiny tattoos fine line. But if I'm having a full day client come in, I'm going to be pulling this guy out. It's rarely ever that I use something like this, and here we'll plug this bad boy in so that we can see what that display looks like. If I'm going to be using a timer or anything like that, see, then we can kind of see on the screen there, set your timer, your voltage, whatever you're really needing. You're able to watch a lot more out of here as well, especially for doing more in-depth, longer tattoos, like let's say photorealism or something more complicated like that, and you're using a coil machine. That's going to be over here. A lot of tattooers will say it's so important for you to know how to work a coil machine, build a coil machine. It really just depends. My motto is start with a rotary, go simple, get the hands of everything, and learn the machines. Learn the basics of everything, and then move forward from there. So I am mainly not going to be grabbing for this guy because I no longer use a coil machine. It's not what I need for the type of tattoos that I end up doing for my clientele. I'm going to be using something like this standard unit that I'm able to just adjust my voltage up and down like that. Whatever I need, hit right in the middle. There we go. I also use, like I said, this battery pack unit even more. We'll turn that guy on. It's important to remember that all machines are going to hit different. All batteries are going to hit different. I do find that my peak battery will run out quicker when I'm running higher voltage. So it really just depends on what your tattoo is, style, location of the body, etc., on what you're going to be picking as your power supplies. Now, like I said, if I am doing that longer tattoo, I am going to be pulling for this standard unit right here. This guy has been my ride or die. I feel like it hits just as well as my peak machine. So always important to, before you start using these on real people, test them out on fake skins, see how you like it, see what the hand motion or see what the hand speed is going to be that you're going to need to sync up with this voltage as well. A power unit is an essential component for tattoo artists using coil machines. Something like this power supply is right here. It serves as a control center for your machine, displaying important parameters and allowing you to have precise adjustments. With features like timers and presets, like this guy up here, you can have your presets as well, even a foot pedal if you want to add that bad boy on. But with features like timers and presets, it enables the artist to customize their settings in different tattooing techniques and styles. The touchscreen interface makes it user-friendly and convenient to navigate, enhancing an all-over tattoo experience. One of the advantages of a battery-powered unit is going to be its cordless design, giving artists more freedom for movement during your tattoo sessions. That is the main reason why I'm going to be using this battery pack. It is adding a little bit more weight to the wrist, so you do want to make sure you're controlling depth, but it's purely for the movement and the flexibility while I am tattooing. The battery power unit offers the same functionality as a traditional plug-in unit, but has added benefits of portability. Artists can easily plug it into their machine and work without restrictions by cords. Cords bug the absolute crap out of me. I cannot handle them. So it's making it ideal for a traveler or somebody working in different environments. I do a lot of pop-ups, so that is definitely an added benefit for somebody like me. Additionally, the battery pack unit provides 10 to 15 hours of a charge range, and it depends on your machine specific, right, and how high you're running that voltage. Something like the Mast, which we'll get into later, is a full in-one tattoo machine with battery pack. That bad boy lasts me so long. This guy will run out pretty quick. It'll only give me a couple hours before I drain it, but it hits a little bit harder, so I do like that for a battery pack unit. Overall, a standard power unit is going to be compact, versatile, and it's going to complement coil machines perfectly, and then also your rotary machines. something like the Bad Boy that has the timer, all the fancy whistles and bells, that's going to be more of my coil machine. This I can use with rotary as well. You can use this for rotary. I mean, totally up to you. Figure out what you like, right? These are just my personal preferences. It is important too, if you're going to be doing pop-ups or traveling, I always say bring a standard unit with you, something compact like this, because I have had my batteries die on me and I have to sit there and try and recharge your batteries. You're going to be losing time trying to wait for these batteries to be charging, or bring up a backup battery, and sometimes they do fizzle out over time, right? Too much usage, they might go and kaput on you. So that's just a little bit about a couple of different standard and battery pack units. Like I said, try out a couple different ones if you want to try one that has a machine with a battery pack that lasts you a good amount of time. Try that Mast machine. But as far as being versatile and using either a rotary or coil machine, I'm going to be standing with this standard unit. If you want to go cordless, something like the Peak is going to be great as well. Everybody has different opinions on brands. Like I said, do your research, try out a couple. These are just ones that I tend to prefer.